What's up, everybody? Welcome to another All the Letters Weekly. Week 9's over. My mom made these for one of Isaac's games, I think in like 6th grade year. So there was a bunch of these at one of the games. And I got on the official number 54 throwback. This is the gray reversible, one of the more favorite uniforms of mine. But I was surprised it fits. It's real snug, but I got it on. Week 9's over. We had some big performances. We had some bad performances. We had heartbreak. Speaking about myself in particular. And we got a new segment for the video. So I say we, you'll see why in a little bit. Drew's still undefeated. With that, let's get on into it. The highs and lows. Highs and lows. So for the highs, we had our game of the week. This game was between Dominic and Levi. Dominic scored 156 and Levi scored 164. Like I said before, some big performances. But Levi went on ahead and took this one as a W. Levi's team is looking like it might make a push for the playoffs. I know I think a couple of you boys took my video last week to heart and really tried, because the top is starting to, those playoff spots are starting to get taken up. So you guys are really trying hard. Good job. I commend each and every one of you guys for being active. That's what makes fantasy football fun. So yeah, the game of the week was Levi and Dom. On to the biggest blowout of week 9. This one's going to go to the matchup of Drew versus Coach Dave. Drew's team crushed Coach Z by 49 points in a 159-110 victory for Drew. Again, another win for Drew. Drew's undefeated. We woke the beast. He said the bottom no more. Good luck to whoever's facing him. I'll say here, I'm rooting for whoever is facing Drew, just so I can quit having to emphasize me calling him out in these videos. So good job, Drew, for knocking off Coach Z last week. Into the lows. So for this week's lows, we're gonna start off with bench work. I got everything on my book. I got a computer behind the screen, behind the camera too. So just bear with my unorganized stuff. So bench work. We had some big quarterbacks go off on people's benches. We have Joe Flacco dropped 40 points for Devin. Sam Darnold dropped 36 points on Levi's bench. Matt Stafford went for 34 on Leo's bench. Drake May scored 21 on Tony Colagiovanni's bench. But the bench work blunder this week, it's not the most points, but it's the most meaningful points. I had David Montgomery sitting on my bench. He scored 11 points. Now, 11's not a lot. But when I start Woody Marks and he only gets me 3 fantasy points and I lose to Coach Ray by half a point, not even a full point, half a point, 11 points makes a difference. So the bench work blunder week 9 is going to go on ahead to myself with David Montgomery. Now, the other part of the lows, we got our wall of shame. So let me flip pages here. You know, I do a little poem, a little skit I write out every week. So here goes our Hall of Shamer. Sorry. Another week down, another low score. This guy's team always leaves him wanting more. On paper, his team is good. But when it comes to game day, they are a bunch of phony. Welcome back to the Wall of Shame, Mr. Tony. Welcome back, Tony. It's your second time on the Hall of Shame, the Wall of Shame. Getting those mixed up. We'll figure it out eventually. I mean, we only got like 7 more weeks left. But welcome back. You're our lowest score. 2-time Wall of Shame. On to the top dogs, y'all. I think we know how this segment's going to go. Like I said to everybody before, time and time again, I am sorry for doing this. Drew keeps on kicking everybody's butt. The Desertos are still on top. So I went through the numbers. They've been on top. We've had two different duos be our top dogs. We had to start off the year with the Desertos, and then the Rizzos made a little run for 2 weeks in a row, and it's been lights out from the Desertos ever since. So our top dog with 2,525.96 points is once again the Desertos. Good job, Anthony. Good job, Drew, stepping it up, scoring points. I think you took an L last week, Anthony, but you're still accumulating those points to help your father and yourself keep that top dog status. In second, we got the Rizzos with 24.45. In third, we got the Clarks with 24.38. Me and Isaac got 23.85. The Cola Giovannis are separating themselves from that last place position with 22.72. And the Zaleznaks, maybe next year. But this year, man, you guys got to start scoring some points. You're at 2042. That's 484 points behind us. Not saying it can't happen, but you guys got to step your game up. Come on, Coach Z. Come on, Dev. Dev, you got to win, man. You're doing good, man. Proud of you, dog. With that, on to our new segment. Check it out. So last week, I reached out before I made the video. I sent a text to the group asking for any suggestions or anything that you guys might want to see in these videos. These videos, I put a lot of work into them, sometimes more than other times, but it keeps the league fresh. I have fun with it. I love making the videos. I try and be creative, try and learn new skills and stuff like that. So this has challenged me, and I appreciate you guys for watching them. But I did get a response. I got a few responses like, hey, man, thanks for making the videos, keeping it creative for the league, keeping everybody involved. And I appreciate all those. I did get a response with some content suggestions. So I talked with this guy. You guys will see here in a second. So here we go. I'm going to hit play on my end just to keep you on a timer. We got Big Red, Big Cinnamon, Levi Clark. Levi suggested we do power ranking, so here it goes. Top 6. At number 6, we got his truly. These are all Levi's words, by the way. Go Shorty, it's her birthday. Danny Dimes looked terrible in week 9. I said, but he still did drop 20 points. Darnold on the bench is a nice backup option. Drake London takes over games. Rico Dowdle has solidified himself as the running back number 1. Kyle Monangai has now made it a split backfield there in Chicago with DeAndre Swift. And Bucky's going to be returning soon. So Levi's team is making a push. He's on the up and up. Number 5, we got the Dominator, Dom. Levi says your running backs are a little iffy, but your wide receivers are almost guaranteed 20 points a game, which keeps your team competitive, keeps your team making that push towards the playoffs. He says your flex position and tight ends are elite with Aronde Gadsden and Brock Bowers being back. At number 4, we have the commish, myself, 30 plus 11. Josh Allen will score 25 points almost every week. T. Higgins looks good. He said Ashton Genty is good, but with his strength of schedule coming up, he's a little iffy. Levi's number 3 is Gangster Rizzo. Running backs Jonathan Taylor and Bijan Robinson. He just left a period there after that. Think you guys know what that means. He's got a consistent quarterback in Jared Goff. His wide receivers are solid, except for Sutton. He doesn't like Sutton going forward. So Cortland Sutton, I don't know if Denver likes Cortland Sutton going forward. At number 2, we got Levi's dad, Ramrod, Coach Scott. This is what he wrote. CMC, dog. Puka, dog. Ferguson, dog. These guys take over games and make his team a powerhouse. He needs help at quarterback. He's got Kyler and Geno right now. So I know that our number one guy was bragging about having a backup quarterback, picking him up off of waivers. You might want to check out a trade there. And at number one, wonder who it is. Law Dog. Caleb dropped 44 points with Jalen Hurts on bye week. Achane is solid, being one of the only weapons in that terrible Miami Dolphins offense. He said JSN and the other wide receivers, they take over games. And that's what keeps you at the top spot. So good job, Levi. Levi wrote out all this stuff. I'm just putting a voice to the words. Yeah, I appreciate that. Again, any other content ideas you guys got, we'll keep doing Levi's power rankings. Or I put in the video Big Red's power rankings. We'll keep doing these every week as long as Levi's able and willing to. So good job. Thanks for bringing your creativeness to the videos. I appreciate that. Now it's on to week 10. Week 10 actually already started. I'm late recording like always. Sorry for that. But week 10 starting. We got myself and Isaac are going to be taking on the Clarks and Levi and Coach Scott. We got the Rizzos trying to take back over that Italian battleground from the DeSertos. And we got the Zaleznaks versus the Cola Giovannis. So good luck to everybody in your matchups. I'm rooting for my team, and the other person I root for is whoever's playing Drew. I need that O to go. I need Drew to get a loss so I can stop highlighting it. I feel like I gotta highlight it in every video because he's putting his money where his mouth is. He said that he was gonna step his game up this year. He did. He's killing us, y'all. So yeah, good luck to everybody in your matchups this week. Again, hit the waivers, hit the trades. I can't remember exactly when our trade deadline is gonna happen, but try and make a push on them trades. I know I got a couple offers out there. Anthony sends me offers like every single day. Anthony, I'm calling you out, bro. Let's get some better offers in here, man. I got no problem making trades. I love it. But let's get some real offers, dude. And congrats again to our top dogs in DeSerto. Thanks, Levi, for adding to the video. And good luck. Oh, yeah. The boys who suited up on Friday, that's awesome, man. It was nice seeing you guys out there ready to go, ready to take snaps for when you guys, if your number gets called. It's a nice experience to have. Enjoy it. I didn't play football myself, but I can only, from up in the stands, it's emotional for me seeing you guys out there. So congratulations for having that option, for having the opportunity, and just being there. And if your number gets called, show them what the freshmen are about, man. I'll see you guys.